One of our biggest difficulties when it comes to prayer is the problem of persistence. There's something that you've wanted for a very long time, and you prayed about it for a little while, but you stopped. You believe it's of God. You believe that God desires that you have this thing, or have a cure for this problem, or have some sort of a change in a situation. However, you've stopped. I'm standing right now on the property of the Future Log Church. 13 acres here are a direct answer to the prayer of your pastor, Pastor Mike. For almost 3 years, he prayed consistently that God would give us the ability to plant a church right here on this very spot. He believed that despite every single person that told him no, including the very owner of the property, he believed that God was going to provide this land in a really big way. The story is so long and amazing that I can't get into it here, but this is what I'm going to tell you. Every single day, rain or shine, for about 6 months straight, he came down on this property and he knelt on the ground right here and he prayed and claimed this land in Jesus' name. While everyone else said no, God had said yes in his heart, and he persisted and persisted and persisted until finally one day the owner agreed to sell us this land. Now, this is vital if you want your prayer life to be changed, that you persist in prayer. In fact, Jesus talks about this in the parable of the persistent widow in Luke chapter 18. He goes on to say after the parable that what more would God give his elect, those that persist in prayer day and night? You see, we give up too quickly. You've given up very quickly on a dream or a goal that God has for you, and you've let it be cast aside when God never told you no. You just aren't ready for the timing yet. So what I want you to do today is I want you to think about one of those dreams. I want you to think about one of those goals. I want you to think about something that you've been praying for that God would have come to pass. And I want you to resurrect it and say, okay, I'm going to keep praying through this. I'm going to pray for this every day. I'm going to pray for this miraculous thing. And God will come through in a way that you couldn't imagine. If the answer is no, you'll know. But don't stop persisting in prayer. Make that change today and stay strong and continue to persist after him for that which he has put on your heart to attain.